Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk, thinking right out here in the lab in the wee hours of the morning. Well, I do what I do for you. Just what I like it, nice and quiet. Ain't even no cars going by right now. Let's go. Right in 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message and a story for life. These are life lessons. I'm sure you already know that, but that's what I do. I give them to you. That's why I do what I do. It's all for you. Get your lessons, learn, live them, and be your best self. Right thinking mission, and I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Knowing yourself a little bit better is always a good thing at an early age. Right thinking, way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission. And you know I'm on mine. Yours is to learn it. So get on it, doggone it. Let's go. Know thyself is your goal to do. Mine is to teach it, yours is to learn it. Let's go. A person who knows not and knows not that they even know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. I can teach them. That's why I do what I do. For you, stay tuned. You know I got you. A person who knows not and believes that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. Trust me. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is asleep. Like most people this time in the morning, I'm talking spiritually. So I can awaken them spiritually with knowledge of self. That's what I do. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to Maat, be true. Speaking of Maat, boy, I got me some books on Maat. This one's called A Life-Centered Life Living Maat. Trust me. If you Google Maat and do some homework, you'll see that she's a bad mama jamma. I want to read something right quick from the book. And I'm going to teach it to my class, get back in the lessons. I got this my next lesson for the class. So if they do their homework, really, they can get a little upper hand on the lessons coming up. It's called The Philosophy of a Life-Centered Life Living Maat. What that means, let's talk about it. A life-centered life is a way of what? Living. Like right thinking. And conscious thoughts and practice focus on what? The healthy growth and development of what? All things. Maat covers you, nature, and everything that's on the earth. It's a societal way of living. Trust me, they did it for over 3,000 years. And when I went to Egypt, that's what I went to get. What concept did they use that they can live in harmony for over 3,000 years? Maat. This is why I give praise. This is why I keep her around. This is why I practice. This is why I teach her philosophy. It's a way of life. Trust me. Watch this. A life-centered life is not a religion. Allah, right thinking. Is not a science. Is not a social creed. And has no holy books. All existence is one. One being, one nature, one essence, one spirit, one consciousness. One. Everything is on the one. My favorite line, you know that. Now, everything is interconnected and interdependent. Nothing exists individually except him. He's the only individual. All existence is one unified whole. This is what I teach. There is unity amongst all things. All life sustains life. Reciprocity is like a circle, okay? Everything takes care of everything. That's nature. Everything that exists is everything that exists is sustenance for something else. Again, a life is animate life. There is no such thing as an inanimate object. All existence is light. Light is what we carry, what we call energy, aka spirit. It don't die. The sun is pure energy. We What we call spirit, watch this, excuse me, all life is energy. This is what is meant by spirit. They're breaking it down. This is what I'm trying to explain to you. I don't make this up. I learn it, I follow it, I live it, I use it, manifest it, then I can teach it to you. I know it works. What we call spirit occurs in what? The form of both matter and energy. I'm going to read a little more and then we'll get to my lesson. All right. Matter and energy are the same. They continuously change from one to the other. Energy can become condensed while in a condensed form, we call it matter. And in its uncondensed form, we call it energy. All life is intelligent. All life is sacred. A life-centered life focuses on what? Understanding the what? The interrelatedness, the links and the dependencies of things with each other. For example, the food chain that links man to the planets and animals, the elemental chain that links particles to forms, that links particles to form, elements, and the organic chain, the linking of animal, mineral, and vegetable. Just to name a few of the innumerable links, all existence is linked in chains of dependency. That means everything works together for the common good. Let me wrap this up. Now, the survival of life in its present form is dependent on what? The healthy growth and development of what? All things. The purpose of all living things is to what? Maintain a harmonious balance, which allows everything to exist in its form and order, which is what represents the African, the Kamites call this order, yes, Maat. Okay, I had to get that out because I hope you, my students, got that lesson. Now to the lesson. Right, thinkers? Let's talk about living Maat will cure all your ills. George said that with funk. I thought that. Now I know better because I got funk and Maat. So right thinking will kill all your ills. Let's go. Living Maat, aka right thinking philosophy, is a spiritual conscious way to live. With right thinking philosophy gives you just that. I teach you how to operate and live according to my outlaws. That's what I practice. That's what I manifest. That's what I master. Let's go. Maat teaches that what? All existence is one being, one nature, one essence, one spirit, one consciousness. Just read it from the book. I did this before I did the book. So yeah, that's how in tune I am. That's why I like to use the book sometimes to back up what I say. I don't make it up. I just dress it up. Modern time, colorized. Like my man Ted Turner. Okay, he took black and white, made it color, and got rich. All right. Now, with Maat, everything is interconnected, interdependent. Nothing exists individually except the one supreme being. I used to say that was the sun. The sun stands alone. Why? How did it get there? It didn't create itself. Hence, all knowing, all everything, and he sets the tone. Watch this. Now, out of the noon, Maat is what we call duality. Why? You see me doing this for a reason. That's duality. You have a choice. You're the pendulum in the middle that makes the decision whether right or wrong, good, bad. Okay? You control you. When you're ignorant of self-control, you're going to make problems for yourself, aka fetters. Okay? That's what ignorant people cause themselves. A problem that you brought on yourself. Well, I don't know why they keep doing this to me. It ain't them, it's you. That's another lesson. Let's go. Now, with Maat, all life sustains life. Okay? That's reciprocity. Okay? Everything exists for a purpose and a reason to help something else exist. When something dies, the leaves fall off the tree right now, They was green. Now they're brown and orange and brittle. When they go to the earth, they're gonna seep into the earth. That's with the manure to help stuff grow. So everything works for the common good. Again, that's just one aspect of nature, all right? Fruit fall from the tree, all that good stuff. Now, Mayat is the truth and the right way to what? Live, even today. I told you that concept still works. The blood of Jesus still works. Mayat philosophy still works. Same thing. Truth won't change. And she wears a feather. And then you see her, you know how light a feather is. It don't take much for it to blow. Her feather don't move. That means she's consistent. I love that about that too. How you go. Now, Mayat states that all life is energy, aka spirit, or prana, chi. Everybody got a different word for the same thing. We back to the names, homonyms, antonyms, synonyms, all those things that you learned in third grade. I don't have time to go over that now. I'm not an elementary school teacher, so I ain't got time with that, but understanding names. What we call spirit, it all forms both matter and energy. Matter and energy are the same. Again, they constantly change from one state to another. When energy is condensed, we call it what? Matter, and uncondensed form is energy. According to Mayat philosophy and my right thinking philosophy, which I adopted from Mayat, all life is intelligent. Everything has a purpose and a reason for its existence, and especially man. To live and know Mayat is to have total respect for Mayat. This is why you see me give her praise when I do this. This is praising Mayat. She don't have no temples. She don't have no specials, but no. She was what they judge you by at death, at judgment. That's how important she was. Moving on. Mayat, the survival of life in its present form, depends on what? The healthy growth and your spiritual development. You're getting spiritual knowledge that you can implement, use, and see it work. That's the whole purpose. In right thinking philosophy, the purpose of all living things is to what? Maintain harmony and balance in the world, not just within yourself. It starts with you, but then it permeates throughout the world. It tells you, teach Mayat to our young. Give them the truth early. I can't wait to get this concept into the system with young people starting to learn it. Boy, if I get some 4 or 5 year olds these concepts, understand how to implement them, boy, by the time they get 10, 12 years old, they would be well-groomed human beings ready to function in society. Not reckless bandits who just chance society up. We keep saying, oh, the millennials, oh, this naming. Stop naming stuff and doing something about it. Sorry about that. I get a little annoyed every now and then. Watch this. Now, balance. This balance, which allows everything to exist, is in the form of order. When I teach my class, when God came out of the known, which is total potential, can be anything, but it's chaotic, it's haphazard, it ain't really order. So he set forth Mayat. From that point on, we've had order in the galaxy and the universe, and when man learned and mastered the 42 precepts of Mayat, he had order, he had balance and order within himself. I am that man also. Mayat states that all existence is linked in chains of dependency. Everything relies on the other thing. Now, we call that order, reciprocity, generation, circular, Ouroboros going around and around, cyclical. What comes around goes around. The circle, 360, that number 9. I got a lesson for that too. I'm waiting for that one. I got something for you for the number 9. Okay, but spiritually, the commission's called the spiritual order, Mayat. Okay. Know your nature. They can say what they say. Okay, watch this. But I know Maat is the right way. You can call it anything you want, but I know it as Maat. Watch this. There are three literal named Amen for hidden, Ra for seen, and Ptah for manifestation. The word concept is the sun was set in order to keep light so we can see. Okay. The hidden Amen put the sun there for that purpose. Let there be light. Before then, it was total chaos. And okay, we know the story. It was put should be. If you're a student of mine, you know the story. Okay. But Ptah and the P sounds was what he just uttered himself into existence. The way you manifest, and Ptah represents manifestation in the physical form. He thought himself, he felt himself, he desired himself, and uttered himself into existence. Ain't that what they tell you about speaking into existence? That's the true concept right there. That's the original concept. In the phrase, I was one and I became three, because singular, he had to put duality in effect, aka Maat. That's what Maat comes in. Now the one is plural, Amen. The infinite, the unknown, the invisible, that which is hidden. Ra, the light energy source for the universe and the world. Ptah is the what? Creative aspect of creation, self-created by what? Desire, the thought, and others to bring it into existence. That's how you manifest. You desire it, you think it, and you utter it into existence. That's manifestation at its highest level. That's the original concept. All right, here you go now. Let me wrap this up. Maat saves lives. It saved mine. Try it and love it. Excuse me. Yeah, try it and love it. Why? I love the fact that I can practice Maat. When I first got my 42 confessions, I wasn't even close. I wasn't a good dude, according to Maat. So now all 42 got them down covered. Okay, so there's a change. Let's go. Ptah, that which creates things out of nothing into something, causes them to come into existence again. That's how it's done on Earth, aka time and space. Maat is the laws that govern and maintain the forms of existence, and always everything allows everything to exist in what? The form, order, and harmony. Maat endures it is unchanged. Maat endures it is unchanged since the beginning of time. It's still in effect to this day. The sun still rises in the air for 12 hours. That's Maat. The stars still twinkle. That's Maat. Why? Because everything is set on Maat. That's my lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you know a little more about Maat. Oh, I got more for her. That's my girl. Appreciate you.